Yo, what is up everybody? It's your girl Yaya and we're back with another video. Today we're diving deep into the wonderful world of solo travel. Traveling by yourself with nobody to answer to but yourself. It's scary, exciting, and can be life-changing. But before you book that one-way ticket and peace out, there are a few things you gotta lock down. Think of it like this. A little prep work equals maximum enjoyment on the road. We're talking about everything from visas and budgeting to packing the right gear and staying safe. So, if you're ready to ditch the travel buddies and go on an adventure that's all about you, you've come to the right place. Alright, first things first. We gotta talk about the not-so-fun stuff, the paperwork. But don't worry, it's not as bad as it sounds. First up, your passport. This little book is your golden ticket to the world, but it needs to be valid, like really valid. We're talking at least 6 months beyond your trip. Some countries won't even let you in if it expires sooner. Next, the dreaded visa. Nobody likes them, but they're a necessary evil sometimes. Do your research early, my friends. Some countries make it super easy with online applications, while others are stuck in the Stone Age and require you to go to an embassy. Give yourself plenty of time because nobody wants to be stuck at home because of a visa snafu. And while we're on the topic of being prepared for anything, let's talk travel insurance. This is non-negotiable, people. It's like a safety net for your trip, covering everything from medical emergencies to lost luggage. You never think you'll need it until you do. And trust me, it's better to be safe than sorry. But trust me, getting this stuff sorted beforehand means you can actually relax and enjoy your trip once you're there. So, do your research, get your documents in order, and get ready to experience true travel freedom. Because the only thing better than exploring a new place is exploring it without a care in the world. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and let's do this. Okay, paperwork is done. Now for the fun part, planning your adventure. First up, choose your destination wisely. Are you all about those tropical vibes, or do you crave the hustle and bustle of a big city? Maybe you're more of a history buff, drawn to ancient ruins and hidden temples. Whatever your jam, there's a whole world out there waiting to be explored. Once you've picked your spot, it's time to do some digging. And I don't just mean scrolling through Instagram, though that's definitely part of it. I'm talking about really getting to know the place, learn a few basic phrases in the local language. It goes a long way. Next up, money matters. Figure out the local currency and check those exchange rates. Nobody wants to get ripped off because they didn't do their research. Download a currency converter app. There are tons of free ones. It's a lifesaver, trust me. And don't forget to check the weather. Packing for a snowstorm when it's actually sunny and 80 degrees? Rookie mistake. Plan your outfits accordingly and pack light. Last but not least, make a list of must-see spots. Iconic landmarks, hidden gems, the best local restaurants, whatever floats your boat. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know about your destination, the smoother your trip will be. Chapter 3. Transportation. Planes, trains, and automobiles, and tuk-tuks. Alright, we've got our documents, we've researched our destination. Now let's talk about getting there. First things first, flights. There are a million websites and apps out there, but my go-tos are Skyscanner and Google Flights. They're lifesavers for finding the best deals. Be flexible with your dates if you can. That's how you snag those airfares. Once you've landed, it's time to navigate the local transportation scene. Public transport is your friend, especially in big cities. It's cheap, it's efficient, and it's a great way to experience the city like a local. Plus you avoid traffic, which is a huge bonus. Taxis are always an option, but be sure to agree on a price beforehand or use a ride-hailing app to avoid getting scammed. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, why not try a tuk-tuk or a rickshaw? Just make sure you're ready for a wild ride. If you're planning on venturing outside the city, renting a car can be a game changer. Just double-check if you need an international driver's license for the country you're visiting. Remember, getting around a new place is part of the adventure. Embrace the chaos and enjoy the ride. Chapter 4. Accommodation. Finding your home away from home. So, we've covered flights, we've nailed down transportation, now it's time to talk about where you're going to rest your head after a long day of exploring. Finding the right accommodation can make or break your trip, so choose wisely. First things first, what's your budget? If you're ballin' on a budget, hostels are your new best friend. They're cheap, they're social, and they're a great way to meet fellow travelers. Plus, most hostels have kitchens, so you can save even more money by cooking your own meals. If you've got a little more cash to splash, hotels are always a solid choice. You've got your comfy beds, your private bathrooms, and maybe even a swimming pool or a rooftop bar. What's not to love? Airbnb is another great option, especially if you're looking for a more local experience. You can find everything from cozy apartments to sprawling villas, all with the comforts of home. Plus, you can often score some pretty sweet deals, especially if you're traveling during the off-season. And hey, if you're feeling really adventurous, why not try a homestay? You'll get to experience local life firsthand and immerse yourself in the culture. No matter what type of accommodation you choose, location, location, location. Especially if it's your first time in a city, stay somewhere central and safe. Remember, your accommodation should be a sanctuary, a place where you can relax and recharge after a long day of exploring. Chapter 5. Budget. Like a boss making your money last. Alright, let's talk about the elephant in the room: money. Solo travel doesn't have to break the bank, but it's important to be smart with your spending. Trust me, I've been there. First things first, set a budget. Figure out how much you can realistically afford to spend on your trip and stick to it. Break it down by day, by week, whatever works for you. And don't forget to factor in those unexpected expenses like that souvenir you just have to have. Next up, track your spending. It's easy to lose track of where your money is going when you're caught up in the excitement of travel. Use an app, keep a spreadsheet, whatever works for you. Just stay on top of it. Food is another big expense, but it doesn't have to be. Eat like a local. Hit up street food stalls, check out local markets, and cook your own meals whenever possible. Not only will you save money, but you'll also get to experience the local cuisine firsthand. Remember, solo travel is about experiencing the world on your own terms, and that includes setting a budget that works for you. Outro: the open road awaits. So there you have it, my friends. Everything you need to know to plan an epic solo adventure. Remember, traveling alone is one of the most liberating and empowering experiences you can have. It's a chance to push your boundaries, discover new parts of yourself, and create memories that will last a lifetime. The world is waiting for you, so get out there and explore it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next adventure. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more travel tips, and share your solo travel plans in the comments below. Happy travels!